Let's check in on the roads, the rails. Nice to say the rails, because we haven't really been talking about rails, have we? So how's that newly launched rail doing there, Rob Byrne? Good morning to you, and such a good price as well.
It's an amazing price, isn't it? R8.50 to get from Naledi in Soweto through to central Joburg one way. That's 17 Rand for a return trip, Soweto through to central Joburg. If you're feeling the pressure of sort of cost of living, which is increasing all around, and the increases to the fuel price, it is great to see that clean, affordable transport being reinstated for Soweto commuters. It really is good. If you haven't tried it yet, you've got the brand new blue train. It really is a world-class service, and it is nice and affordable as well. $17. It's cheaper, a lot cheaper than a single litre of petrol. Sort of puts it into context, doesn't it? All right, let's take you to the roads and show you a bit of carnage. KZN through to Mpumalanga this morning. This happened overnight last night. It's another acid tanker crash. So it's a Hazchem incident, and the N2 is closed. This is an absolutely horrific crash scene on that section of the N2. It's about halfway between Pongola and Piet Retief, but it means the long way round if you are having to make that journey this morning. And keep in mind, you'll be doing it with a lot of truck traffic as well. Those trucks are back on the N2, back through Pongola, so they're all diverting onto the alternatives. It's about 3 hours and 7 minutes to do the loop around from Pongola down to Vryheid, then up through Paul Petersburg, back in towards Piet Retief. So it might be a good idea if you've got any plans to travel that part of sort of Mpumalanga KZN, just to leave it and travel a little bit later this afternoon when you might be able to get straight through. At this stage, like I say, it's an over a 3 hour deviation onto some local routes around that one. Absolutely massive crash overnight last night. Yeah, again, another tank and more acid crashes seem to be on the increase on our roads. All right, just away from that, a quick look at what's happening between Pietermaritzburg and Durban. This is the section just south of Ashburton as you go down through Linfield Park. And the problem is you can see that oncoming traffic towards us. It's only 2 lanes. You get a truck breakdown and then you get all sorts of chaos. And this is why we urge you, if you drive between Pietermaritzburg and Durban, particularly for time-critical meetings or maybe flight connections, doctors, hospital appointments, just make sure you've got extra time to get through. You get a broken down truck in those roadworks, and all of a sudden it's 45 to 50 minutes extra on your trip time. It really can be a mission. So just make sure you've got that extra time to get through. And here's a little look at the latest look at Santon. This is Grayston Drive. Can you believe this? Right in the heart of Santon, you're tracking on some gravel roads. It's roadworks from Grayston around Helen and Daisy, and then down the other side around Benmore from West Street down to Santon Drive on that section of Grayston. A lot of roadworks going on in that central Santon area.